Operative fact doctrine. Under the operative fact doctrine, the law is recognized as unconstitutional, but the effects of the unconstitutional law prior to its declaration of nullity may be left undisturbed as a matter of equity and fair play. In fact, the invocation of the operative fact doctrine is an admission that the law is unconstitutional. In keeping with the demands of equity, the court can apply the operative fact doctrine to acts and consequences that resulted from the reliance not only on a law or executive act, which is a quasi-legislative in nature, but also in decisions or orders of the executive branch which were later nullified. The doctrine of operative fact recognizes the existence of the law or executive act prior to the determination of its unconstitutionality as an operative fact that produced consequences that cannot always be erased, ignored, or disregarded. In short, it nullifies the void law or executive act, but sustains its effects. It provides an exception to the general rule that a void or unconstitutional law produces no effect. But its use must be subjected to great scrutiny and circumspection, and it cannot be invoked to validate an unconstitutional law or executive act, but is resorted to only as a matter of equity and fair play. It applies only to cases where extraordinary circumstances exist, and only when the extraordinary circumstances have met the stringent conditions that will permit its application. The Supreme Court in one case found the doctrine of operative fact applicable to the adoption and implementation of the DAP. Its application to the DAP proceeds from equity and fair play. The consequences resulting from the DAP and its related issuances could not be ignored or could no longer be undone. So this was held in the case of Araulio versus Aquino III.